I will play a plains and tap it for a bag of holding.
I'll play a forest and pass.
And play Wooded Foothills, Crackit, and Shaw. And then I will use the tapped mana to play out a Amulet of Vigor.
Nope.
Just say go.
I will play a Dryad Arbor as my land for turn and pass.
An Arch of Erazka, and then tap 2 for an Arcane Signet, and pass.
Play forest, pass turn.
Just play a Command Beacon and pass turn.
Forest. Tap my forest on my Dryad Arbor, and I will play a Lightning Greaves, and I'll pass.
Play another plains. I'll tap 4, cast my commander, and pass.
Play Misty Rainforest, crack it. I'm gonna play Kadama's Reach. Put a mountain into play and a forest in my hand, and then I pass.
Myriad Landscape tapped, and then I will tap these two, tap and sacrifice it, and go grab 2 forests, put them onto battlefield tapped. I will pass the turn after that.
Play Swamp, pass.
I'll play a plains. I'll simply pay 2 and cast a Luminarch Ascension. Pass the turn.
Played as a Vastwood Seer. Her ETB will trigger her, she gives me a forest. And then I will play the forest and pass my turn.
Get a counter.
Play a Teleria West 3, and transmute Muddle of the Mixture. Grab Nature's Lore. Then I'll actually cast Nature's Lore Triumph. And then that'll be everything for me.
On your end step, I'm going to tap for 3, and I'm going to Putrefy Gara.
And step, I'll get another counter.
I will play a forest. I will then simply just move to attacks, and I'll swing for 1 damage at a stroke. I will pass.
End of your turn. I'm gonna draw a card and discard card. Bag of holding. Discard dismantling wave. I'll play a plains 6. Cast my commander again, and then pass the turn.
Play forest. It's going to cause this to flip. Play my command. His ETB will make 6 plants. I'm gonna activate Nissa's +1 to reveal the top. As it lands, so it goes into play, and that's going to trigger one of these to grow. We're gonna pass. Go for it.
Great. I'll get a counter on Ascension.
Cast Omnath. Then I'm going to put Mystic Sanctuary into play. That will be a counter on Omnath, which I gotta grab, and that'll be a go.
Great. I'll get the 4th counter.
I will play a Patrika Bog, tapped. Guess I'll just exile Tish as the most. 4, play my commander to attach the Lightning Greaves to Meren, and then I will pass.
Pay 2. Cast a Felwar Stone. Tap 4. Keeper of the Accord. And then I'll pass.
Let's play Scalding Tarn. Trigger is plant growth. Okay, let's reveal the top card, see what it is. It is a red elemental blast, so we'll go man. Angel making thing is scary.
Yeah, it's gonna stop pooping out angels real quick.
Let's play a Dryad of the Illicit Grove. Play my second land drop, which is going to trigger another plant. The dots are for quantity, and plus whatever is for the power toughness, just because it starts to get confusing. And this is Pilgrimage, so it's going to search for 2 forests, because I only have 1.
I'll draw a card.
And I'm going to fetch here while I'm in the middle of picking up my deck. I think I have to poke the bear here. And give, is it Aystogon or Aystogon? So I'm going to send those 6. So you get 4 5s and 1 5/5 coming at Aystogon. Or Courage. So you will draw a card.
I will draw a card. Yeah, I'll take 20 damage.
It's a lot of damage.
Yikes.
I pass.
End of your turn, I'll make a 1/1 and search for a land.
Put a land into play. That is going to trigger Omnath. I will put another counter on him, and now that I have 8 lands, I will now draw a card as well. Just gonna pass.
Alright, at the end of your turn, get that land.
And I will cast a Gerard's Orders. I'm gonna put Grave Titan in my grave, and I'll put a Carrion Feeder in my hand. Tap for black, and I'll cast Reanimate on the Grave Titan.
I'll respond to my draw trigger. Pay a white to Enlighten Tutor. I'm gonna Enlighten Tutor for Ghostly Prison.
Grave Titan will enter the battlefield with 2 zombie tokens. pass the turn.
End of your turn, I'll make another 1/1. I'll play another plains 3 and play Ghostly Prison. And then pass the turn.
Forest. And let's take card, see what we get. And it's the Spring Bloom Druid, so it goes into my hand. I'll play the Spring Bloom Druid.
In response to the ETB, Reality Shift Phylath.
So he then is going to ETB, and I'm going to sack a tapped forest. We just go to combat first here. Let's, so yeah, I'll go to combat. I'll pay for the big one to attack courage, and then I'm going to send the other ones another direction. The big one, I paid 2 to attack courage, and then the other are 4/5s.
So I will block and kill one of them and then take 12, I guess.
Yep.
I'll block the one at me with the 1/1.
And I will unmanifest my Perfros.
Whoa. Peekaboo. End of your turn, I'll make another 1/1, and I'll tutor for land.
Go ahead.
Island, Forest, and Command Beacon, and we are going to cast Spellseeker. Well, I'm going to reveal Worldly Tutor from Spellseeker, and then I am going to pay 1 and cast Worldly Tutor,
I'll draw a card.
Ramana Excavator, is that what you just...
and then I am going to play Glacial Chasms as land for turn, sacrifice Forest, and trigger on Omnath. We're going to actually cast Regrowth targeting Worldly Tutor, and then we'll tap Breeding Pool to cast Worldly Tutor. Dryad, and I'll put it on top, and that will be a go.
I'm going to tap 5, and I'm going to cast an Archfiend of Depravity, and then I'm going to swing my Grave Titan at Ish. So I'll pass.
I'll create a 1/1, create some angels for 2, a Drannith Magistrate, because I can't do anything about that Perforos, so I just fit. If I die, I die. Tap 7, I'll cast Approach of the Second Sun, and then that'll be it for me. I'll sack some creatures.
Activate her. Reveal a Skull Clamp. Let's play the Skull Clamp, and I'm going to eat the plant with nothing on it. Eat the Spring Bloom Druid. I'll play a Finale for 6 for X. I'll get more out. And Perforals will trigger once. Let's go to combat. Okay, so we'll send the 4 plants in at you.
I'll block 2 with 2 zombies. I'll block the biggest one and the smallest one out.
Play Fabled Passage. Fetch with it. Should be his second triggers. There's 2 triggers on him. Go ahead and untap these guys. So his first trigger is 3 attacks. Okay, so we will repeat the last attack.
I will block 2 of them with 2 zombies, same 2 that I blocked before.
And we will attack again with the same 4.
I should probably take some of them out at this point since I'm on my way out. I'll block one of the 4s with my 5 GGs.
I appreciate your efforts.
Yeah, trying to
Yeah.
do what I can.
Okay. The final attack. I can't pay. I can pay for 1 to attack. Woo! Sure, we'll pay for 1 of the plants to attack for the final time. So it'll be an 8/5 coming at you.
I will pay 2 and 4 attack or blocks. Pay 2, make an angel, and then try to block the angel.
Spent. Go for it.
Alright, end of your turn. I'll make a 1/1, and then I'll tutor from other planes.
Tap those 3, and we're going to play that Excavator, and we will play the Forest out of my graveyard. Trigger and draw these 3, and we're going to play out the Dryad, which will let me put this Stomping Ground into play. 2, and I will cast 3 visits. Put the 2 counters there, and draw 2. I think I just passed the turn.
Alright, I have a Keeper of the Accord trigger end of your turn. Also, I have a 1/1 to make with it as well. Thing's got me like 5 lands in this game. For 1, I'll play a Weathered Wayfarer, and then I'll pass the turn.
Okay, let's tap 3 to put a Song of the Dryads on the Glacial Chasm.
In response, I'm going to cast Force of Negation. Hard casting.
I'll play Veil of Summer. I was thinking about the Magistrate, but yeah, so...
To be honest, I think that was probably the target.
Play a Cavern of Souls, naming it Elemental, right? Yeah. And play Beastmaster Ascension. So she does no emblem, she makes them 6/6s and untaps them. Do what we can with what we have here. So let's go to combat. I'll send the 2 plants and the 6 forest creature things in at Tish.
They are massive. So regardless of how I block, I just die.
I will respond to the Haro. If you don't mind. Angelic
David, mine's
Ascension on the Morag.
Let's skull clamp this. Whatever. You have pretty much whatever you need to block with. Sure, let's skull clamp the angel. And I think that's all I can do at this point. Go for it.
Great. End your turn. I'll make 2, 3, 4, 5 angels. Alright, I will go to my turn. And tap. I'll play a plains. Go to combat. And I'll swing 5 4/4s at you. More flame.
Sure. I'll block with my own angel with one of them.
Die.
And then I'll take 16.
That'll be it for me.
Yeah, I mean, I can make you block everything, but you can block everything. So, yeah, no, you got it. Good game.
Oh, no trample. Ah,
Yeah, I had a bunch of
unfortunate.
mana sources in my hand.
Yeah,
No
good game.
trample, no removal. Feels bad.
Jeez, that was super close.
It's funny, the Skull Clamp couldn't kill anything. Stupid Beastmaster such.
Yeah.
Serve a number. Yeah.
It's funny.
Alright, fellas. GG.
Good GG.
Yeah,
Thanks for the game.
Yeah, thanks guys. That was awesome.